Welcome to 4Men Mastery, the place where we break down real problems and find real solutions. Today we're talking about something every man who works seriously on himself eventually faces. That moment when everything stops. No energy, no drive, nothing. You were grinding for 2 months straight, following the system, working on yourself, locking in your mission and vision. And then, out of nowhere, it's gone. You can't do anything. Even the things that used to fire you up don't work anymore. Sound familiar? The first question you need to ask yourself isn't, how do I get out of this? It's, where did this come from in the first place? At its core, this is exhaustion. Physical, mental, or emotional. And in most cases, it's directly tied to the relationship between your actions and the results you are getting. Think of it as a simple loop. You take action, you get a result. You get a dopamine hit. You want to take action again. As long as that loop is working, you are in flow. The moment it breaks, that's when you fall apart. Your job right now is to figure out exactly where the loop broke. There are a few common culprits. See which one hits closest to home. You are not seeing results from your actions. You are putting in the work, setting goals, staying consistent, but nothing's coming back. This is the most common reason. Your brain stops getting confirmation that the effort matters, and it starts to shut down. You are spread across too many directions at once. You are building the business, training the body, working on relationships, developing skills, and you are not making real progress in any of them. You constantly feel like doing one thing means neglecting another. That will drain you fast. You don't actually know how to rest. This sounds strange, but rest is a skill. If your rest is scrolling your phone or lying in bed with anxiety, you are not recovering. You are just not working. Your environment or the people around you are draining you. Sometimes what looks like a personal problem is actually a signal that something in your surroundings needs to change. Instead of hunting for motivation or waiting for inspiration to hit, sit down and answer 2 questions honestly. What was different when I didn't feel like this? What has changed right now? This isn't self-pity or analysis for the sake of analysis. This is diagnosis. You are building a system that will help you catch this earlier next time, before it takes you out completely. Here is what's true for most men who are serious about growth. As long as your actions are producing results, you can run on less sleep, push harder, ignore fatigue. Because the result justifies everything. The moment results stop, it hits you. Not because you are weak, because you are human and your brain needs feedback to keep going. Picture this. You are building a new YouTube channel. Every video gets 3 views. Every single time you have to sit down, film, edit, and get 3 views again. At some point, you start to break. That's normal. But if you know why you are doing it and you stay the course, and then one video blows up, it disappears instantly because the loop is restored. Action to result. Sometimes the reason you are broken isn't the format of your work or how you are resting. The reason is that you simply haven't done enough yet. You haven't invested enough into the product. You haven't put out enough content. You haven't made enough attempts. And in that case, the only way out is through. You push on willpower. Mike Tyson said it best. Discipline is doing what you don't like as if you love it. If you know that these actions are what it takes to get the result you actually want, then you love them now, even when it's hard in the moment. At 4Men Mastery, we look at it this way. Finding a method that doesn't work is still a result. You now know what doesn't work for you, and you'll never go back to it. Life is constant optimization. You hit a wall, good. Now find a different format, a different schedule, a different way to recover. Experiment. Pay attention to what changes. Do this right now. Grab a notebook or open your notes app. Write down answers to 3 questions. When was the last time I felt fully locked in? What was I doing and how? What has changed since then? What is one thing I can change right now? In how I work, how I rest, or in my environment? Don't wait for it to fix itself. Diagnose, adjust, watch what happens. If this video gave you something useful, hit the like button. It helps the channel grow. Subscribe to 4Men Mastery if you want more honest content about building life on your own terms. See you in the next one.